My DM cried when I gave him feedback. Hey guys, short backstory. I have played a few sessions of D&D in the past, but have recently gotten into it and am making a habit to force myself to go out and do things in person. Breakups are wild for getting you out of the house, huh? I found a group that do one-shots for beginners. I just had my second event, first with this DM. Fortunately, I'm already in good stead with the group. Apparently, I know when to help the DM push forward, when to handball things to more reserved players, when to take the spotlight, and more importantly, when to stay out of it. All great feedback, but we aren't here to circle jerk me apparently being a good storytelling nerd. Table in question has DM, myself and 2 other males and 1 female. Story is, it's very on rails. Simple questions or even basic deviations are frowned on or leave the DM flustered. But that's fine, he has a story to tell, I'll try and have fun with it another way. Group split, myself and 1 of the other male players are going through the room of a disappeared warlock. For some reason we find the only female at the table's character's nudes. Oh dear. I try and make a joke about it. Oh, these are hand-drawn, that's equally impressive and creepy. Imagine how long it took. Then never mention it again. Neither does anyone else at the table except the DM, who probably brings it up every 10 to 15 minutes for the next 2 to 3 hours. And I could tell, or at least felt like I could tell, that the smile had become forced very quickly. After the game was over, some of us went out to eat, and I brought it up to the DM, said I thought it was a bad call, said if my hypothetical partner had that happen at her first experience of D&D, I don't know how I'd react. But it would be poorly and potentially physically, so I thought it might be best to not go for that sort of humor, especially when it's a table full of dudes except for her. This man cried. I spent the next hour trying to downplay it as, oh, she probably didn't mind, maybe I'm just too sensitive about this sort of stuff coming from big corporate companies in the past. My real reason for posting and my honest question is, was I too direct? It's important to note that I am the normiest of normies. I have nothing going on. No issues except for a little bit of new experience anxiety and healthy dread of talking to women, but who doesn't have that? Is direct not going to serve me well in this hobby? Was there a different or more acceptable way to tackle something like this? Okay, no, OP, you were not too direct at all. If anything, you were nicer than he deserved. I'm not going to speak on behalf of women or anything, because women have every right to enjoy this kind of humor if they consent to it in advance, but who cares if this guy cried over this? Furthermore, if you were the only one out of 3 guys who could have said something but didn't, then I have issues with those 2 as well. These games are for everyone to enjoy and feel safe, and more people like this need to be called out even if they cry about it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.